Okay, welcome back to now our third video brought to you by BeYourOwnIT.com, where we offer free articles, tech related of course, free reviews, also tech related, and a free PC support forum where we will answer your questions for free as soon as possible and to the best of our ability. All this is available at BeYourOwnIT.com. This one goes out to an email request by a user who wanted a video on how to set up Outlook Express. Really easy. I'm going to show you. There's really only a few steps. So here, without further ado, let's get going. So either you're going to access it from a shortcut on your desktop or from your start menu. For me, obviously, I don't really use Outlook Express, so it's going to be buried in the start menu. This is going to show that it's my first time launching it. So it's going to ask me if it wants to be the default. Fine. And it's going to want to set up an account right away. I'm going to cancel this and show you how to do it later because it's really the same process, and many of you won't be opening up Outlook Express for the first time. You may be adding a new email account, changing an existing one, a variety of reasons. So the way to get to the accounts is simply go to Tools in the toolbar here, and then Accounts. Creative, huh? You'll see all these tabs, Mail, News, Directory. We'll go to Mail, although you don't even necessarily have to click on that because you're going to go to Add and then choose Mail. So your name, let's say Be Your Own IT, free plug, go to Next. And now this is your actual email address. So if your email address is info@BeYourOwnIT.com, type that. If your email address is jimbobjoseph@jimmys.com, whatever, you type that in. Odds are you'll know this. You have to have the email account already set up. I should say that. You can't just make an account. So you'll need to talk to your hosting provider for this. A lot of webmail accounts out there, like Hotmail, they used to let you check it through Outlook Express, but they don't anymore. So if you have a Hotmail account and you want to check it via Outlook Express or something like that, you're out of luck. Some of the other big ones, you're pretty much out of luck. This is more for people who are using work email or, take the email address given to them from their local provider, either whatever their internet service provider is. So let's just say it's info@BeYourOwnIT.com. And we'll hit Next. Incoming mail, outgoing mail. Now, this is going to vary, so you probably need to talk to your internet service provider if you don't know it off the top of your head, or whoever's providing your email. For me, it's mail.beyourownit.com, if I'd spell it right. And it's also mail.beyourownit.com. Whoops, let's go back. Just to let you know, incoming, outgoing mail servers, this is basically what it uses to check your email, and this is what it uses to send your email. There could be a variety of things. Pop.biz.rr.com and smtp.rr.com are two popular ones down here because, we have Roadrunner, Time Warner, so it's popular for a lot of people. This is going to be unique to your provider. Up here you'll see all these options. Odds are it's a POP 3 in most cases. HTTP would be if you were going to check a webmail or something like Hotmail or something like that. So you'll hit Next. Here's your account name and password. Again, this is completely yours. So if you don't know your username and password, I can't help you here. Odds are your account name is either your email address, your full address, so info@BeYourOwnIT, and then whatever password you may have set up, let's just say whatever, and it may, you need to know this, so you'll need to call your ISP or look through your paperwork. But then you just hit Next and then Finish, and that is like literally it. That's all it takes to set up your email account. You can always go back later under Tools and Accounts, and now you'll see that mail account here. Or if you go to the Mail tab and you see it here, you can double click on it and see all your properties. So here's my name, my email address, If I look at my servers, here's my mail server, incoming server, account name, password, just like we talked about. Outgoing mail server. Some servers require authentication. GoDaddy, some do, some don't. You'll know if yours needs it. Your internet service provider will tell you. And so you might need to check that. Connection, you'll never have to mess with this. Security, you'll never have to mess with that. And advanced, really for most users, you never have to mess with that. But the tools accounts is a good way to see, let's say for example, you've changed your password. You can easily change it here, wherever the case may be. I don't recommend using Outlook Express because it's very problematic, and all in all it's just really junky. But you know, I use Outlook, and I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that say Outlook's really junky. You know, Outlook Express comes with every PC, and sticking with the Be Your Own IT tradition of trying to reach those people who run a standard configuration. I mean, I'm sure millions of people use Outlook Express, and so if you're using Outlook, it's only slightly different. And in, you know, vintage BeYourOwnIT.com fashion, if you'd like me to do a video on Outlook, I'd be glad to. I'd love to hear some feedback. So if you guys, you know, think these videos suck, or if you think they're awesome, either way, I'd love to hear it. Also, if you see, you know, anything I left out, hit the message board, reply, you know, send me an email. Let me answer your questions. What you just saw is a good way of setting up a new account. It's a good way of troubleshooting an account. If you need to add an account, because remember, you can check multiple email accounts from Outlook Express. So if you have multiple email accounts, you can set them all in there, and it'll check them all for you. I'm not going to show you how to use Outlook Express because it's very self-explanatory, but, you know, here are your folders and all that stuff. Please, you know, give me some feedback. Remember, at BeYourOwnIT.com, we have free articles that are updated weekly, free reviews updated weekly, and a free tech support forum. I know it looks pretty empty right now, but we're really awaiting your entries. We're here to help 24 hours a day. We'll answer almost any posts in a very quick response. You know, start hitting our message board, our forum, and with your questions, and, you know, whatever they're related to, we've got people that can answer your questions. So, you know, again, BeYourOwnIT.com, and, you know, thanks for listening, and remember to keep those requests coming in, and we'll try to get you videos out every single week, so make sure you subscribe. Thanks, guys. Have a great night.